Today, on Mines and Mountains, see a real gold rush, which started in the year 1572 in Paracale, Philippines. Okay, thanks everyone for tuning in to watch the show. Please like and subscribe the video and share it with your friends that might be interested. Here we've got a gentleman cutting a ball mill, or it's also called a rod mill. This is for crushing the quartz ore with gold in it. You'll see thousands of these laying around in Paracale, Philippines, because this is the main way they crushed the ore here. There's also thousands of these spinning at any one time. That tells you how much mining is actually going along in Paracale. Thick steel plate, and what happens is it wears out. Once it wears thin and breaks through, they'll replace it with another one. And this gentleman is welding up new ball mills. The Spanish discovered Paracale in 1572 when they heard that there was gold mining operations already established in Paracale. This is the reason the Spanish took over the entire Philippines, was because of the gold mining going on in Paracale. Paracale has a good port as well, so it's a good place to dock ships. As you can see, they're cutting out pieces of steel to make the ball mills. There's an ore crusher right there. There are mining relics all over town. The entire town is involved in gold mining in one way or the other. Currently, there's 60,000 people living in Paracale. I've never seen a place in the Philippines with so many happy people. There's plenty of opportunities with great fishing and gold mining and great soil to grow crops as well. Here's a big gold processing plant. And what we noticed was there was gold-bearing ore everywhere on the ground, just falling out of dump trucks, stacks of ore falling off of trucks. You literally could go around town and just pick up ore off the side of the road and process it. Here's another big processing plant, and the ground it's on was actually a mine at one time, because when we go across the street, we're going to see very good ore in this cut. They cut the road here, this is across the road, and you can actually see the gold ore in the wall here. It's decaying quartz, and it is bearing. You could actually pan that out right there. So it's very interesting stuff around this town. There's unlimited gold mining opportunities here. Here we have a jaw crusher. This breaks down the bigger pieces of rock, so they'll break down in the ball mill in the next step of the mining process. Fishing, along with crabbing, are also big parts of the industry here in Paracale. They use these little boats to get back into the mangroves, and they set the traps, which you see the green ones on the boat in the background, and they catch crabs with these traps. There are many large mining companies here, and there's lots of ore on the ground falling off the trucks. There's actual bags of ore laying around. Here we've got some ore being used as part of some landscaping decor in front of a large house. There's many large houses in Paracale because of the gold mining. This ditch would be a great place to find gold because it's acting like a sluice box, along with the culvert. As it rains and the water runs through the ditch here, it gets caught between those rocks, and you could easily pan out gold in this particular ditch, which leads out to the ocean. Here we have a traditional hut, and it's a great meeting place, maybe a place for birthday celebrations, or just a place for people to hang out and talk. The beaches also have gold in Paracale. If you were to mine where small streams come out to the beach, that would be a great place to mine. There's black sand, there's crevices in the rocks, and there are some areas where the beach is heavily mined, similar to Nome, Alaska. This whole area with the wall is owned by a Chinese mine. This mine has been shut down,
like China,
according to the internet. But as you see, they've spared no expense on their wall.
Papaya?
In fact, they have many beach houses, mansions. They are definitely displaying their wealth that they've made from these mines on their property. Their property is about as big as half of Paracale. It's so large.
See dragons. Moon dragon.
Big mansions, guards, fancy cars. Obviously, this mine is very rich, as is all of Paracale.
They're rich because they have mining.
Unidragon
I wonder if
Mining
it's a
Corporation.
Chinese mining. I see ore bags.
In the Philippines, only Filipinos can own land and houses. But here we have a huge mining company
Someone's
that
getting
has
gold
bought
around
up
here.
about half the town and created their own houses, mansions, beach houses, and whatever else is behind that wall. Now, the $1 million wall makes no sense because it's not a wall that could actually keep someone out. It's actually
So they
very
own the
easy
whole
to jump
side
this
of
wall.
town, it looks like. I thought it was just one rich person, but basically this whole side of Paracale is owned by one mining company. I wonder who owns that. See, their wall keeps going and going and going. What do you do in Paracale when you have too much money? You can't even spend it all? You build a wall. It's over a mile long. And then you put ornaments on it like dragons, because you want to show off your money. And of course, your wall is already crumbling because cement doesn't last in the tropics. As that rebar rusts inside of it, it cracks it open. So I don't know why they would spend all this money on this wall when it's totally climbable. It's not for defense. It's just basically to show their money. So I would say this is Chinese owned, flaunting their wealth.
And you're across the street from the ocean. So this makes no sense to me.
A gate with spikes when the wall is completely climbable. I could climb that in 2 seconds. Doesn't make any sense at all. Lots of money, shallow thoughts. Let's see where this wall leads us
What
to.
is the point of this huge wall?
The $1 million wall in Paracale. This wall probably cost more than the whole town. It's so big.
Here's the final part of it, their gun tower. These are slots for guns. So you could jump that wall anywhere you wanted to. And then here's some graffiti, how the locals feel about it, thug life, etc. But evidently they've been shut down.
Gasolina on the honor system.
Here's some gasoline for sale
Just grab
by the
some gasoline
bottle.
and go.
I guess you could run your moped on that. Some gasolina. The words here, most of them are Spanish. It's also a tsunami area, so there's a huge wall along the beach to protect the town.
Some random sluice boxes on the side of the road. Oh,
With screen.
and the screen in them still.
Not expanded
Wow.
metal, but screen. Here is a 360-degree shot of the Paracale River about half a mile from the ocean. And you can see that people are parking their boats here. They can go out into the ocean from here. There's also mining going on in the background, you saw. A great place to park a boat. It's protected from the ocean. We're coming to the end of the video. Thanks everyone for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe and share this with any friends that might be interested in mining in the Philippines. If you're looking for a restaurant with air conditioning and great food and pizza, this is the place to be right here. And it has a gold mining theme to it, which is pretty cool.